is Mr. One Night Only.
One night only. Mr. One Night Only. Mr. Miss and the Misses, I know you know the name. I am the one and only. I'm Mr. One Night Only. If you want entertainment, then honey, I'm the best. When I get in the ring, you just forget the rest. I know I'm what you want. I know I'm what you need. I am for your eyes only. Opponents take heed. 190 pounds. I am the purest pleasure. Believe that I'm the best. I am a wrestling treasure. One night only. Mr. One Night Only. I am the onlyest. The stack, the solo. You shorten up my name. You can call me Mr. Ono. The ref counts 1, 2, 3. Now reverse 3, 2, 1. Raise my hands in victory, cause I'm the only one. Gaze at the forever shit. Get starstruck, that's my stand. I am the ultimate ringer, the bringer of the finger. I am the one and only. I'm Mr. One Night Only. I am the best by far. It's written in the stars. I am intergalactic. From the earth to Uranus, we take a selfie picture and then I make you famous. Selfies, I love them greatly.
Mr. One Night Only actually made his own entrance music. That man's got some rap skills, all right. And the next challenger in this Cruiserweight three-way dance. He is from the 810. He is one half of the Flint Town Beatdown Boys, the real Ryzers. He is a multiple-time Cruiserweight champion. He is Ryzer!
So many cats crash, put a dime page on it. My destiny ahead of me, why sleep on it? Searching for my purpose, tell I like beats on it. I'm losing my mind, heart racing with time. Move a million miles a minute, now I gotta get mine. And I leap out of the streets, still on the grind. But I shine like the sun when I come from behind. Despite the distractions, the lights and my action. No time to waste, I'm gonna shine when I find my place. Kind of cosign, go the whole nine and hold mine the whole time from the slums, but they keep guns and blow down.
You about to grab the mic?
And now, he hails from Tampa, Florida. He is your reigning and defending Michigan State Cruiserweight Champion. He is perfection personified. This is James Alexander!
Yeah, I don't think there's Boo! Boo!
Those of you who don't know me,
You suck!
can you all know me?
You suck!
You know me? You've seen me on WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
And you got Skull Crusher
You've
finale.
seen me on WWE Monday Night Raw. You've seen me on WWE 205 Live. You saw me on Monday Night Raw again. You saw me on 205 Live again. If you watched closely, you saw me on NXT.
You got dropped every
In
time.
about 2 weeks, you'll probably see me on SmackDown and or Raw again. Possibly 205. Who said that? I didn't quite get that. What was that? What was that?
You got beat up by the Miz.
Who gets beat up by the Miz?
Clearly, sir, you are mistaken. That, sir, was a look-alike. I've been told I have a very generic face, but as generic faces go, I do have the best. Had that been me, I would have counted the Skull Crusher finale. You know, enough of this. I'm gonna show you right now, why I am the Pure Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion.
Folks, and accompanying James Alexander is his manager, 20-year wrestling veteran, The Hook, Jeff Brooks.
Boo!
Well, folks, we have an interesting dynamic of characters. Of course, we have the very pompous James Alexander. We have, well, Mr. One Night Only. I don't know how you can sum him up in one sentence. And then, of course, you have 810's own Tay Ryzer. Referee, are we ready? In the words of Vern Mills, let's get it on. And just like that, a cruiserweight match has broke out. 3 of the top cruiserweights in the entire country gathered here tonight with one thing on their mind, the Michigan State Cruiserweight Championship. Tell them what that means, Daryl.
To win the Michigan State Cruiserweight Championship is to put yourself in a class of prestige. A very limited class of prestige. And I believe each and every man in this ring has sniffed the Cruiserweight title. I'm not sure if One Night's won it.
Well, James Alexander takes out Mr. One Night Only and then throws a nice shot to Tay Ryzer and hits him in the buckle, sending his bandana flying. All right, James Alexander's got Tay in the corner. We got a whip, reverse. It's hard to keep up with the fast and furious action. Back body drop. Huge chop to Mr. One Night Only off the ropes. Oh, shot to the gut. Sends him off again. Oh, another back body drop. And down goes Mr. One Night Only. He tried to counter that back drop at first, but Tay kept with it and got the job done. And now a hard knife-edge chop to the chest of young Tay Ryzer. James Alexander's lighting him up. Oh, throws him into the corner, and he's beating up 2 men at once. Well, wait a minute. Tay just snuck a chop into Mr. One Night Only. Oh, and now Tay's not playing around, folks.
Tay's gonna pay for that one. Yeah, right now. Instant karma.
More slaps than the club, folks. It's a chop fest in there now. Mr. One Night Only has gone to the offensive. Running clotheslines. James Alexander stuck up in the corner.
Looks pretty comfortable to me.
Oh!
Never mind.
Well, way to use your head, Tay. Could this be it? New champion!
Oh, come on.
That's what you get, Alexander.
Mr. One Night Only thought he has a 3 count, but clearly he cannot count to 3. And out goes Mr. One Night Only. James Alexander back on the offensive. A hard right hook. Folks, you know that one had to hurt. Oh, a knee drop to the grill. Ryzer trying to get out of the ring, but it's not going to work. Oh, and we almost had a pinfall right there as Ryzer barely kicked out after that knee drop.
That vicious intensity shows you why he's the current champion.
Oh, wait a minute. A little do-si-do, and Mr. One Night Only gets rid of James Alexander. And now Mr. Ono is putting the pummeling into Ryzer.
Those massive, massive shoulders. Bring it in,
Oh, and a little kiss in the boot action. He's got him set up under the ropes. He's trying to get him over the top. Trying to bend him over the top. Oh, and a little extra help there from James Alexander. But their partnership was short-lived with a beautiful back body drop.
Very powerful. Here it is. He's going up top.
Devastating elbow drop. 1, 2, and Tay kicks out. Tay kicks out. The heart, the fight of young Ryzer, a young man that trained right here in Flint at the Pure Pro Wrestling Development Center, taking it to one of the best in the game, James Alexander. Mr. One Night Only just can't seem to keep the momentum going, and he's back in trouble once again. James Alexander shoots him off. Oh, but Tay hits him with an elbow. Hits James with an elbow. A double boot.
When you got 2 competitors, you can only keep it down for so long. Cross body from Ryzer.
Tay flies through the air. 1, 2, new champion. No! As close as you can get to tasting the title, folks. But Tay has to wait to get his hands on the gold. Tay trying to set him up for a slam, but James Alexander, huge back club counter.
We all felt that.
Well, that's a good, easy way to get a chiropractic adjustment, huh? Oh, running clothesline.
Up and over. Somehow Ryzer hangs on.
Blocks the strike. Right hand to the mush. Tay's going back to the top. He loves to live off that top rope, ladies and gentlemen.
There goes One Night.
Oh,
There goes One Night.
Down goes One Night. He just can't get his momentum going tonight.
I got no words. No words.
Well, we got to keep it PG. We were at a church, but let's just say it's not feeling too good in Australia right now.
Alexander's setting up for something big.
Going for the superplex, but James does not see Mr. One Night Only behind him. Uh-oh. These men are broken everything on new champ.
trying to pinball them.
1, 2, oh!
I had the hammer ready.
Mr. One Night Only came so close to
That was a
becoming the
three!
Cruiserweight champion. Unbelievable offense from Mr. One Night Only. Taking advantage of James Alexander and Tay Ryzer while they were on the top rope and delivering what can only be called a Tower of Doom.
I've seen this before. I've seen this before.
Look at the power, the strength of perfection personified. James
Good enough, Tay.
Alexander. Brainbuster! All broken up by Tay Ryzer. Tay keeping the title's hopes alive after breaking up that pinfall, and manager The Hook, Jack Brooks, is not liking what he's seeing out there.
But he also kept the hopes alive for Mr. One Night Only.
Oh! Delivered a knee to the face, and he's going for Brainbuster number 2. The sequel. Oh, it's a counter, a knee to the face. Tay Ryzer fighting back. He gets him up. Falcon Arrow!
It's anybody's game.
Falcon Arrow takes the champ down. 1, 2, oh, Mr. Oh no! Breaks it up, and the title dream is alive for Mr. One Night Only.
He's barely on his feet. He did that out of desperation, but he senses an opening.
The 3 top cruiserweights. Oh wait, this is it! This is it!
Oh, he's gonna steal
Wait
it.
a minute, wait a minute! 1, 2, 3!
His shoulder was clearly up, man.
The referee signals a bell, and ladies and gentlemen, your winner and
Boo!
Michigan State Cruiserweight Champion, perfection personified, James Alexander.
Boo!